Hi friends, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you're new. My name is Catherine and this is my January language learning recap video. So basically one of the goals for 2021 is to film a recap video every month. So when I feel unmotivated or when I feel down or when I don't see progress, I can watch back to those videos and I can see that I've actually made some progress. And so basically today is my Italian day and I did a bunch of Italian. I'm gonna show you. I created this weekly schedule a few weeks back and this is the first week that I'm actually doing it. And I'm really enjoying it, and I'm enjoying focusing on 1 to 2 languages a day rather than like 2, 3, 4 languages a day, because I am I'm using a lot of languages every single day. I'm using 3 languages every day, like Russian I speak at home, Latvian I speak at work and everywhere else, and then English is like social media, internet, everything, books, and then like Italian, German, Spanish, and Lithuanian. And yeah, basically this plan is actually really helping me. So it looks like this. So this is Notion, and so today's Friday, so it's Italian, and then tomorrow is Spanish and German, and then Sunday is Italian and Lithuanian. And yeah, if you want me to make an entire video about my Notion and how I learn languages and how I use Notion for language learning, then leave a comment down below. So it's now Sunday evening and I was actually planning on just relaxing today and doing a little bit of Italian, which I did in the morning. I do some Duolingo every day to just like warm up and just like, kind of maintain everything that I know already, because Duolingo is not the best language app, as you may know already. And so I basically reviewed some vocabulary. I'm gonna try one of the methods that I did at school, and basically just writing a lot of words that I don't know, writing them down a lot of times. I know that it helps me. It helped me at school, and hopefully it helps now. I'm gonna show you later, and I'm gonna do that throughout the week as well. And then I just wrote the list of words that I would like to learn throughout the week for Spanish, and now I'm gonna do the same for German. I actually started reading a book in German at the end of December. It's called Mit dir an meiner Seite by Nicole Sparks. It's the last song, and I quite like it. I am about 20 pages in, and I'm giving myself 2 months to read this book, because I want to read 5 to 6 books in German this year, so it would be a book every 2 months. And I also would like to review what I have in this folder. So basically this folder is from my school. I have different stuff in here, so let me show you. So when I graduated high school, I threw out a bunch of stuff that I don't need, but these are the most important ones, like grammar and vocabulary lists and stuff like that. And I would like to go through this entire folder and just review everything and just go back to where I was, because I have forgotten a lot. And so this is the Italian vocabulary notebook. So here I have vocabulary that I would like to learn. These are some really useful verbs. So I wrote them down, and then I was writing the ones that I don't know. I was writing a lot. And it really helped me when I was studying for German, when I was studying German vocabulary for tests, we had a lot of tests for vocabulary at school, so it really helped. And then, so this was, and then what I would do normally, I would write down the list in Latvian again, and I would write, in this case, it's in Italian. So I wrote, the ones that I knew, I wrote with this dark green, and the ones that I didn't know, I wrote with, I wrote in later with, pink, and the ones that were right, I put the like plus. So today I had 22 out of 46, and then I wrote the ones that I don't know, I wrote again, so I'm gonna write them tomorrow, I think, and then I'm gonna write again the ones that I don't know, and then in the end I'm gonna write a full list again, and I'm gonna try to do the same until I know it perfectly. And I have the same for Spanish. So the list is here. I'm gonna start it tomorrow or the day after, and then I'm gonna prepare the same list for German. So yeah. Happy Monday, everybody. I hope that you are well. I just got back from work. It is 3:15 p.m. I had the morning shift today, and what I wanted to say is that I mentioned that I have this schedule for language learning. So today is Italian day. So oggi imparo l'italiano, oggi è lunedì. I don't know what else to say. But with that being said, I am going to focus on Italian. However, I'm also going to study the vocabulary, like review the vocabulary every day, or at least try to review vocabulary every day for Italian, Spanish, and German. And for Lithuanian and English, I'm mostly just maintaining those languages. I'm not actively learning new things in those languages. So for now, the focus will be those three languages, and I'm gonna do vocabulary every day. And I know some people say it's like bad to study multiple languages at the same time, but I feel like it's better that I have the motivation to do that, and that I do that instead of like doing nothing at all. And what I felt was I was lacking in, for example, when I have Italian and then I have Spanish and German the next day, and then I have Italian again, and then like the day that I'm not studying Spanish or German, I'm kind of like forgetting. I'm not really like forgetting, but if I don't constantly study or maintain things, they get forgotten. So I decided to do the vocabulary. Plus, yesterday I started working on this folder. I'm not gonna do that today. I'm gonna do that tomorrow. But I reviewed a few of the pages of vocabulary, wrote down the most important things. So I'm gonna start reviewing them today. So, to be honest, I haven't updated you for a while because this week wasn't the best for language learning. I mean, I did quite a few things, but mostly in Italian, and I didn't read much, I didn't do much in Spanish. I watched a few videos in Lithuanian, and I'm really glad that I can still understand 95% of what they're saying. And it's just like it motivates me. But then this week was really great for reading. I finished a book last Sunday, and then I finished two more books today, which is like 3 books in 7 days, which is amazing, especially with my very, very weird schedule right now. And yeah, today I actually filmed an entire study vlog. I am gonna continue tomorrow because today I only studied Italian, but I really want to show you how to study more than one language in like at the same time. So I'm gonna do that. So for tomorrow I don't have any plans. It's really, really cold outside. It's -16 currently, and it's just like perfect weather for cozying up, bundling up with a cup of tea or coffee and just studying. So that's what I'm gonna do tomorrow. And also, I actually printed out something, and I actually decided to make a very, very specific schedule for myself. for language learning because I feel like it's gonna keep me more accountable. And if I view this as school stuff, as homework, as like assignments, then maybe it's gonna keep me more accountable and I'm actually gonna reach my goals faster. I don't know, I will try. Hi friends, so I think I haven't updated you for a week, I guess, because I got really sick last week, and over the weekend I couldn't do anything. And honestly, my language learning this past week has just like gone down because I wasn't energized enough. I was reading and listening to the audiobooks, but I was not studying. I was doing some Duolingo on drops, but other than that, like, I can't focus. I have headaches. I got a cold somewhere because temperatures have been swinging. Like last week it was -10, and then the next day it got -24, and then in a couple days it was already +3. So it's like really bad for your immune system. And yeah, and as I think I have mentioned this, I work in a kindergarten, so I had to be out with the kids for a while every day, and I was pretty cold. Like, they're running everywhere, but you are just standing there and like looking at them. And yeah, so I'm kind of sick, and I took a sick list. And so this week I won't work, but yeah, like, I have stuffed nose and everything, but hopefully I get better in a few days and then I can come back to language learning, so I'll definitely update you. It is January 29th today. I am feeling a lot better, and my nose is not as stuffed anymore. I know it still sounds really weird, but my throat is sore. But I tested for COVID yesterday and I tested negative, and then today I actually just came home from my doctor's, and she said I have to do another test because the first was negative, so maybe the second one will be positive because I have those symptoms, but like, it's just symptoms of cold. And it happens to me every year when I'm like cold and when my immune system is down. It's just frustrating because I feel good and I can go to work. And I called my colleague and I told her, like, my nose is runny and my throat is sore, but that's not a reason enough to not go to work. But my doctor is not letting me, so I will be at home for approximately another week. But yeah, if we talk about languages, because this is the language recap video, I came back to languages on Wednesday, I think. I did a little bit on Tuesday as well, but then like on Wednesday I was feeling a lot better, and I actually started, let me show you. I came back to German Practical Grammar. I haven't touched this book in more than a year, and now I am working on it. And also I started reading Der Kleine Prinz by Antoine de Saint-Exupéry, and also El Principito, which is The Little Prince in Spanish and German, and that's actually really helpful. I did it yesterday, and I read the first chapter, like where he was talking about the snake, and I found it very useful. I actually also have it somewhere in, okay, it's here. I have it in Latvian, and I was reading like parallelly, and I found it very useful. That I read it in Spanish. I translated words that I don't know in Spanish, so when I was actually reading it in German, I already remember what was going on there and what words they were used, so I could like hint what those words mean, and it's actually really useful. So I'm gonna do that. And today is Italian day, and I'm gonna focus on Italian. And I already did like 25 minutes of Italian lesson online, like that's on YouTube, and it's freely available, but only if you speak Russian, then it would be useful for you. But yeah, there is another like 16 lessons that I talked about, that's also in Russian, so I want to do one of them. I've done 7 and I want to do 8th one today. because one of the goals for this first quarter was to finish those 16 lessons. And then later today do maybe some German reading or German like vlogs, I don't know. It is now February 1st, which means it's time to wrap up my January progress and move on to the next month. And overall, January was a pretty good month. I started very strong, but then I got sick and I couldn't study languages for a week and a half because I was too sick and too weak. And honestly, my Spanish wasn't really great. Like, I didn't do much for Spanish, and stay tuned for a video where I restart learning Spanish because that's what I'm working on right now. But yeah, January was a good month and I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please give this video a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and I will see you very soon. Bye!